Breakfast is notoriously a low protein, low fiber meal. Think about it. We're eating pancakes, hash browns, toast, biscuits. So today I've put together 3 high protein and high fiber breakfast options that are helping to keep me full longer. It's helping to lower my cholesterol, regulate my blood sugar, and boost my metabolism. If you're here for the first time, my name is Grace. I have been on a weight loss transformation for the past year. I have lost over 60 pounds. The focus of this, what I eat for breakfast, is really to focus on the fiber. So let's get started. My very first high protein, high fiber breakfast idea is an overnight oats, and I keep it easy. Just a few ingredients, mix everything, put it in the refrigerator overnight, and in the morning I have breakfast ready for me to go. For this breakfast idea, I'm going to use the overnight oats mixed berry because this right here comes with 20 grams of protein. It already has my protein powder in here, 280 calories, and I do get 7 grams of fiber. I'm going to pour that in here. All of my prep for this breakfast happens in this little container. So I'm gonna pour that in here. I'm going to use half a cup, only 4 ounces of this milk, this high protein milk. I found it's 14 grams of protein for 1 cup. So half a serving of this will give me 7 grams. Then I'm going to go ahead and add this whole container of Chobani's 20 gram high protein Greek yogurt. And to really beef up the fiber, I'm going to add a brand new ingredient that I discovered, basil seeds. So I know we are all really familiar with chia seeds, and even my overnight oats, one of the ingredients in here is chia seeds. But did you know that basil seeds actually have a higher fiber content? So it's really gonna pack in the fiber right away, especially for breakfast. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put 1 tablespoon of this basil seeds in the container. Remember, I put all of my ingredients in here. I shake it up, give it a really good mix, make sure everything has incorporated well. Then I leave it in the fridge overnight, and in the morning I have a delicious, fruity, very creamy, high protein, high fiber meal ready for me to go. My mixed berry overnight oats comes in at 525 calories with 49 grams of protein and 15 grams of fiber. As a woman, my suggested fiber intake is 25 grams per day. If I'm having just 15 for breakfast, I'm already well halfway into, what I need to get in. So again, high protein, high fiber breakfast. Now for my second breakfast idea today, I am making a chia seed pudding. I have made these before and I love them. I'm a huge fan, but again, I'm using my secret weapon, the basil seeds. Now, if you guys are wondering, Grace, basil seeds, they literally look just like chia seeds. They taste just like chia seeds. No, they do not taste like basil. You could say they have a little bit of a floral scent, but these are just like chia seeds. So to create my high protein, high fiber chia seed pudding, I'm going to mix 3 tablespoons of these basil seeds. Okay, 3 tablespoons is 130 calories with 17 grams of fiber, 6 grams of protein. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add, I am making this a coconut mango chia seed pudding. So I'm gonna add 1 of these ratio coconut yogurts. This gives me 25 grams of protein for 170 calories. I'm also going to mix in half a cup of my high protein milk for 7 grams of protein, 65 calories. And I'm going to mix in my protein powder. I'm gonna use Flav City's vanilla cream flavor. This one is 25 grams of protein for 160 calories. I literally mix all of that in a bowl. I have one done so I can show you. Just like such, here is my milk, my yogurt, my basil seeds, and my protein powder. I mix all of that. I don't need to add any additional sweeteners or flavorings because it has the flavoring of vanilla and coconut. And then I leave this sitting overnight, just like my overnight oats, and in the morning I have this beautiful chia seed pudding. I top mine off with frozen mango. I use half a cup. My mango, coconut, basil seed chia seed pudding comes out to 550 calories with 63 grams of protein and 17 grams of fiber. To wrap up my third high protein, high fiber breakfast option, I am making an easy smoothie. Again, everything you can just throw in a blender, mix, and you are ready to just sip away on your way to work. Now, if you notice, all three of these options are very easy to put together. It's just a few ingredients. You're basically throwing everything into a container or a bowl. It sits overnight. The smoothie you have right away, but the other two sit overnight. You don't have to worry or slave in the kitchen in the morning for breakfast. For my smoothie, I'm going to add 1 cup of this high protein milk, 130 calories, 14 grams of protein. I'm going to add my coconut ratio yogurt for 25 grams of protein. I'm also going to add my Flav City vanilla cream protein powder. Again, 25 grams of protein for 160 calories. And it's a mango coconut smoothie, so I'm gonna add 1 cup of frozen mango chunks. That gives the smoothie some thickness and, not as runny consistency. And to really amp up the fiber, because none of these items really have a lot of fiber, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my basil seeds. That's gonna give me 12 grams of fiber. Now, I don't add these to the smoothie as they are. I would have to leave these sitting overnight. I would leave my 2 tablespoons in a 1/4 cup of water, literally just sitting overnight in the refrigerator, and then I add that to the smoothie so that the basil seeds are soft. So this mango coconut smoothie comes in at 550 calories, 65 grams of protein, and 14 grams of fiber. Those are my 3 high protein, high fiber breakfast ideas that I am rotating for my meals to make sure that I am keeping myself full longer, and I'm slowing the digestion and making sure that everything is also moving. Thanks again for being here. Double check that you're subscribed to the channel. If you found this video helpful, definitely give me a like and tell me in the comments, what is a high fiber breakfast that you are eating today? Don't forget, let's keep losing. Bye.